My name is Mica Cipili. I'm from Brazil originally. I've been living in the United States for 30 years now. 15 years ago, I opened my school here and I strive to build a team. Today you have 4 academies here, and I consider myself very successful on the area, so it's been pretty good ride. My whole concept through the years doing this, we are a team, we are a school. It's in a sense it's a business too, which I don't like the name, but I think we're kind of like a family now. We have a good group and we're able to pass to each other the feeling that we care for each other. I'm not here to beat up my friend. I'm here to train with him, to learn with each other and help each other to achieve our goals. I think that's the main thing. We became so together, so united because our goals matter. And then we try to travel together, try to do things together. If you see in tournaments, we're all helping each other, we go together, scream, be united. We're very supportive of each one because we truly believe we're like a family, like not just a team, but more like a little bit deeper than that. We have world champions train on the gym here, we have Pan American champs, we have the World League champions. So that shows that we are a competition team and we are a force in the sport to be recognized. Even though we are in Vegas, sometimes you cannot go to tournaments in New York and the East Coast, but here, around here in the West Coast, we try to go to everything. I think Jiu-Jitsu have a much bigger impact in kids and adults. They walk in here shy, afraid, don't have any athletic ability, cannot do anything. A month later is a different kid. 6 months later is much different kid. And eventually you can see, I have kids that start with me 7 years old and today they're 22, 23. I have many kids. I have some kids that start with me white belt, little kid, and now a black belt, And I think for me, that's my biggest accomplishment. I focus a lot on the school to help people to understand Jiu-Jitsu as a total, how it is, completely. I don't want it to be just a competitor. I don't want it to do just as a hobby. I don't want it to come here and just focus in one area of Jiu-Jitsu. I want it to learn Jiu-Jitsu as everything. And I think many of these schools that we have today, they focus so much in one area or another. And by doing that, there's parts of Jiu-Jitsu that start to be forgotten, like self-defense. I like the sentence that Rickson Gracie used a while ago. He said, if you don't know self-defense, you don't know Jiu-Jitsu. What's self-defense? Self-defense is the ability to react right. So we need to educate people. We're all going to react. Somebody grab you, somebody push you, somebody try to punch you, kick you. We're going to react. But most of the time it's not necessarily right. So we're here as instructors to educate people, to learn and have the ability to react right. So I think that's summarize what self-defense is. And it's very important to all the schools in Jiu-Jitsu to push that, to teach people, because that's the core of our martial art, self-defense. I think one thing that I didn't mention though, the Jiu-Jitsu does for you is exercise your mind. How many things in life that you do on a daily basis, they exercise your mind? Not many things. When people walk to the door, they think they're going to come here, they're going to get tired, they're going to get sore, they think they exercise the body. You are in a very small scale, but the mind, every time you come, you exercise your mind here. And with that, make you mentally strong. And also with that, you become a more intelligent person because every day you are progressing in a sense that you don't see many other things. I think we need to focus more on the principles because Jiu-Jitsu was made for us. And the goal is to help people to become better. And you're only going to become better if you have those principles in your heart. And it becomes many other principles that also can learn sometimes if you're part of a group, or if you came from a good family, or if you have a good group of friends, or from a church, or you went to the army, you can learn some of those principles. But here in my school, I try to emphasize to a point that you will learn no matter what, because that's the most important thing, and goes, honor, honesty, loyalty, discipline, respect, all those principles, but also other principles that are gonna make you a better person too in your daily life. That's my main idea of Jiu-Jitsu as a martial art, not as a sport, but as a martial art. But my whole goal is not to get a guy to become a competitor, a world champion, and this. My whole goal is to get a kid or a woman, somebody that's gonna change their life forever, for better, and then from the moment on, he's gonna be okay in any situation because of Jiu-Jitsu. Use Jiu-Jitsu as a tool to change your life for better.